also. Depends upon your availability and the seriousness, inshallah. I think you are clear about mad rules. Is is it clear for you, or you have any necessity to repeat this mad lesson?
सर कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है उसमें, जरा सा अगर रिपीट कर लेंगे तो बेहतर रहेगा।
अच्छा।
जज़ाकल्लाह खैर।
कौन सा रूल रिपीट करना चाह रहे हैं आप?
ये जो अलिफ जब वो आता है ना सर, हमजा उसके पास है और हमजा उसके नाम में गड़बड़ समझने डाउट होता है।
हमजा उसके सामने
मद
अगर
मद के
आए।
मद फॉलोड बाय हमजा, और तो हमजा तो लाजिम और क्या
हाँ,
है।
वाजिब मुत्तसिल हो जाएगा वो।
तो उसके नाम में कंफ्यूजन होता है वैसे। वो तो रूल तो याद है।
हम्म। ओके। Okay, I think we have non-Urdu speaking people also. So let us continue with in English. Is this rule is clear for all of you? Alif Sagira, Ya Sagira, and Waw Sagira.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there's no doubt in this one. Alif Sagira, Ya Sagira, and Waw Sagira. This is the required conditions, the first part and second part, and these are the examples. So the restriction means after the Sagira letter, whichever is either Alif Sagira, Ya Sagira, Waw Sagira, there should not be Hamza immediate, or the letter with Shadda, or the letter with the Sukun. If it is available, then it proceeds to the next level of Mad, that is Mad al Wajib Muttasil or Mad al Lazim. So that's why we try to see whether this one is followed by Sagira letter or not. If it is not followed by Sagira letter, if any of this one not followed by Sagira letter, then we have to prolong only 2 units. So this one, if is there any confusion in the name Alif Sagira, Ya Sagira, and Waw Sagira?
Oh, sir, in this no confusion.
There is no problem. Okay.
Yeah.
The big brother of this one is the Alif Mad, Ya Mad, and Waw Mad. The big brother. That one is a small brother. This one is a big brother. Now Alif Mad means it's not a small alif, it is a normal alif. And Ya Mad means it's not a Ya Sagira, small Ya, it is normal Ya Sukun. And Waw Mad means it is not a small Waw, it is a normal Waw Sukun. So the difference between the previous one and this one is the size of the Mad letter. Previous it was a small, now it is a normal size. So the here if it is it required the pair. This pair must be maintained. That is Fatha followed by Alif. This pair must be maintained. Kasra followed by A Sukun. Dhamma followed by Waw Sukun. If you see this pair as it is, then based on the Mad letter, you can call it as you can call it. So if it is a Alif, the Mad letter is Alif, then Alif Mad. Ya Sukun, that is a Ya Mad. Waw Sukun, it is a Waw Mad. So the condition
Sir,
is,
but in the word there is no sukun.
yes,
This is three. There
yes,
is no.
yes. I explained this one. Uh, Ya Sukun, it can be printed in 3 forms. Sukun, any letter with the sukun. Sometimes the printers don't put any sign on the letter, just empty letter. Consider it as
Okay,
a
okay, sir.
sukun, except alif. Alif case is different, okay? Uh,
Yeah.
and if the printer put half moon, in that case also
Yeah.
it is a sukun. If the full circle is there, in that case also sukun. So sukun means either of these three can be, you can see in the print. So in the Tajweed rules. So you can have this one. And now coming to the next one. Here this is the general name. Alif Mad, Ya Mad, Waw Mad is the general name. But if it is specific name is madal badal or madal asli. Which factor it will decide whether it is a madal badal or madal asli. The letter having harakat, that is the letter having fatha or kasra or dhamma, that letter itself decides whether it is a madal badal or madal asli. If the letter having fatha or kasra or dhamma is hamza, then it is called madal badal. If the letter is not hamza, that means it can be one of the 27 letters, then it is called madal tabi or madal asli, one of these names.
Asli.
So this is here is examples are there related to madal badal. Hamza is must. The letter must be hamza, then only madal badal can come. Now madal asli, except hamza, all any letter from 27 letters, the fatha or kasra or dhamma, the letter having fatha or kasra or dhamma, that must be any letter except hamza. In this case, it is called as a madal tabi or madal asli. So this is the general concept. The name of the mad, if it is alif mad, ya mad, waw mad, then you have to go further and check whether it is a madal asli or madal badal. If the letter is hamza, the letter having fatha or kasra dhamma, that letter itself is hamza, then it is madal badal. If that letter is not hamza, then it is a madal asli or madal tabi'i. So up to here it is clear, right? Is there any doubt up to here?
No doubt.
No, clear. Okay,
Small
good.
examples of madal badal and madal asli.
In case of madal badal, the letter having fatha or kasra or dhamma, that letter must be hamza.
Yeah, any
Like
example is
here, amana. Here it is hamza itself is the letter. Hamza is the letter. Iman, hamza is the letter. Utu, here it is hamza is the letter. If the letter is hamza, then fatha followed by alif, it is the general name is alif mad. Here the general name is ya mad. Here the general name is waw mad. If someone
Muhammad.
say this is a alif mad, he is saying correct. He is not saying wrong. But more specific, you have to see the letter on which the fatha or kasra or dhamma is there. If that letter itself is hamza, then it is called madal badal. Is it clear?
Yes, Ustad.
Okay. Now, if that letter is not hamza, the same structure, same concept, everything same. The difference is the letter itself. If that letter is not hamza, so we agree that there are 28 letters in Arabic language. So if it is 28 letters, if you remove one letter, hamza,
27 letters.
the remaining are 27 letters. So fatha must be on one of the 27 letters. Kasra must be below one of the 27 letters. Dhamma must be on one of the 27 letters except hamza. In that case, it is called madal asli or madal tabi'i. So the remaining conditions are same. Fatha must be followed by alif. Kasra must be followed by ya sukun. Dhamma must be followed by waw sukun. So if the structure is like this, then you call it as a madal asli or madal badal. If someone say alif mad, is he saying wrong? No. He is saying correct. If someone say here ya mad, he is saying correct. If someone is saying waw mad, he is saying correct. But more specific, the second step of the definition of this word, the rule, tajweed rule here is alif mad. Then more specifically, it is called as madal asli. Here it is yamad. More specifically, it is called as a madal asli. Here it has two mad. One is alif mad and second one is waw mad. Both are madal asli because here the letter is qaf, here the letter is lam. So both are not hamza. That's why both are madal asli, or you can say madal tabi'i. So here it is ju'in. Here it is a waw mad, the general name, but more specific name it is a madal asli or madal tabi'i. Is it clear?
Yes, Ustad.
Okay. We are going very slowly, comfortable and calm. So if you have any doubt, just immediately ask. Don't wait for me to finish that slide. Here, can you tell me which mad is here? First, is it Alif mad, Ya mad, or Waw mad?
It is Alif Mad,
Yeah,
sir.
I request you to see once again and identify properly because you did a mistake. Okay, what are the
yeah,
things required for Alif mad? Alif mad required,
Kasra and
yes, Alif mad required, Fatha,
Fatha and Alif.
Alif. Ya mad required, Kasra, Ya sukun. Waw mad required, Dhamma, Waw sukun. This is a combination. This pair you should not forget this pair. This pair must be remembered as it is. So now tell me which pair is here. Is it Fatha and Alif? Hamza, Fatha, Ha. Is there Alif along with this one to make it Alif mad?
no,
There is no Alif. This Alif belongs to Hamza. It is a property of Hamza, not separate Alif. This total together is a Hamza. Hamza, Fatha, A. There is no extra Alif here. If there is extra Alif, then you can say it as a Alif mad. So why it is wrong? This is the reason it is wrong. So is there any mad in this word?
yes,
I think Kaf, Kaf and then Kasra and Ya. So Ya Mad.
This is a Yamad. Yes,
Akidu.
Abdul Wahab, what is your opinion?
it is Yamad.
Yes, you are right. This is a Yamad because Kasra followed by Ya Sukun. Like before, what we discussed, the Sukun means sometimes no sign, sometimes half circle, sometimes full circle. Here there is no sign at all. Ya is empty. That means the before Kasra, it is pulling it to make it a Yamad. Now it is a general name is Yamad. You are right. Now specific name, is it Madal Badal or Madal Asli?
Madal Asul. Or Tabi'ai.
Mother
This one is Madal Asli because the letter having Kasra
is not
is
Hamza.
not Hamza. Our definition is the letter with Fatha or Kasra or Dhamma, is it Hamza or not Hamza? Only two options. It is Hamza Madal Badal. It is not Hamza Madal Asli, or you can call it as also Madal Tabai. So here it is not Hamza. That's why you are calling it as a Yamad as a general name, Madal Asli as a specific name. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
Sir,
Yeah.
we'll get the recording of this class or
Yes,
it,
I am
the
recording,
topic is okay.
but you have to take care of listen carefully and note down wherever you have the point to be remembered. Without writing, you cannot.
Okay.
100 times if I repeat, still it looks like a new one. Okay, you have to do the practice also. Okay.
okay.
Now let me go to the. This is a general we discussed. Now the lean. It has two letters. The lean letters are only two. Huruf al-lean, itnain. Huruf al-mad. How many huruf al-mad? Huruf al-mad. How many? Huruf al-mad. How many huruf al-mad? Mad
Sorry, there are three
letters
numbers.
are three. Alif, Ya sukun, Waw sukun.
Of Sukun.
These three letters are called vowels. These are called Alif, Ya sukun and Waw sukun. Okay. Huruf al-lean. How many?
Lean, there are three numbers.
Huruf al-mad, three. Huruf
Yes,
al-mad, three.
three.
Huruf al-lean, you have to remove the hamza. You have to remove the alif. Why? Because the lien, it has a specific condition, that is the letter must have fatha on it. Without fatha, there is no lien at all. If fatha followed by alif,
Okay.
can it become lien? No, it's
No, no,
already
no, no,
reserved
no.
for the alif mad. So already booked it, already it is occupied. So it is not available for to support the lien.
Allahu Akbar.
It is gone. Fatha followed by
Hmm.
alif, it become alif mad. So you have to remove that one from the list. So why this condition is coming here? Because the letter must have fatha on it. That is the basic condition. So that condition is eliminating the alif followed by fatha. Because if it is followed by fatha, it is alif mad, that already gone. So the remaining fatha followed by ya sukun is this combination we used in the ya mad. Did we use this combination, fatha followed by ya sukun? What is the pair for ya mad?
No, it is Kasra followed by Yasuk.
No, for
No,
the
Kasra
ya
followed
mad.
by Ya.
For the ya mad, what is the pair for the ya mad? For alif mad, fatha followed by alif. For ya mad,
Kasra.
complete. Tell me, you tell me, you told half part. The second part, kasra followed by, what is the pair?
Ya sukun.
Ya
Yeah,
sukun.
yeah.
Ya
Yes.
sukun. This is
Yes.
the important point you have to remember. For alif mad, the pair is fatha followed by alif. For ya mad, the pair is kasra followed by ya sukun. Now yalin. What is the pair for yalin? The lean, when the word reaches to your ears, the lean means the letter must have fatha on it. You have to remember this one. Without fatha, there is no lean at all. So the letter must have fatha. Now yalin means ya sukun. Wawlin means waw sukun. It means unlike the fatha, kasra or dhamma, the only choice for the lean is the letter must have fatha on it. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
And then followed by ya sukun means ya lean. Followed by waw sukun means waw lean. It is simple, easy.
Hmm.
Any doubt? Any question? Okay,
No, sir.
you can see some examples here. You can see the examples here. Laisa, aina, wailun. The application of lean is you have to pronounce as quick as possible. Kaifa, Quraishin, Ainun, Kaidan, Tayran, Khairun, Shay'in, Laysa, Aina, Wailun. All these are examples of lean. Now let us see the vowlin. Yalin. These are examples of yalin. Lawhin, Tagaw, Qawlun, Khawfin, Ruwaidan. This one is lean or mad? Is it lean
This is
or mad?
mud. This is not
This,
lean.
why? Reason? The first reason?
Reason is that lean should have fatah.
It is exactly, I need this answer. You did very well. The letter must have fatha on it. Then only it can become lean. Here, jim, the letter, it is not having fatha. It is having dhamma. And followed by its pair of mad, waw
Waw sukun.
sukun. So this combination of dhamma followed by waw sukun, it's making it
Waw
as
mud.
a waw mad. More specifically, it is a mad al asli. Clear?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum salam. Here it is.
Please, I want to observe Maghrib prayer.
Yeah, sure. You don't ask me. Whenever you have the to go prayer, no need to ask me. You can attend it. It is farz.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
May Allah accept it. Inshallah. Yawma izin. Is it Yamad, or Yalin, or Wawmad, or Wawlin?
Is it? It is Yalin, Ustad.
This is Yalin. The reason is Fatha
It has fatha and waw
followed
sukun.
by Waw Sukun. I hope it is clear for all of you, right? Now, this is a part the brother asked about it. Madal Wajib Muttasil. You, can you read this name? Mad al Wajib al Muttasil.
Al-Muttasil.
You can read it, right?
Yes, Ustad.
Yeah, should I write in English? Or in English it is there already. Yes. Mad al Wajib al Muttasil. Now,
Muttasil.
if you divide this name, Mad is for one part, Al Wajib is second part, Al Muttasil is the third part. Okay? So the meaning of Mad. What is the meaning of Mad? Mad means prolongation.
Prolongation.
This meaning is clear. Okay? So you can, I am
Yes.
helping you to remember the name. Mad means prolongation. So we are speaking about the prolongation. Al Wajib. What is the meaning of Wajib?
Mandatory.
It is mandatory, it is obligatory, it is must, right? This is
Yes.
the status of this. It is indicating that there is something we must follow that one. We must apply that one, right? What is the
Yes.
point it is indicating? It is must. It is indicating the towards we must prolong minimum 4 or 5 units. This is must. Here you see. 4 or 5 units prolongation is must. Prolongation is mad. 4 or 5 units must. This is al-wajib. You got it?
Yes.
When it has to be prolonged 4 or 5 units, this one is giving the explanation. This explanation is coming from the last word, muttasil. Muttasil means attached, connected, or together. This is the meaning of muttasil. Muttasil means connected. Which are the things connected here? The mad letter and the hamza. This has to be one after another, adjacent, not too far, immediate. The same word. The mad letters. How many mad letters we have? Huruf al mad. How many?
3.
3. Which are they? Name the mad letters. Name the mad letters.
Alif. One is Alif, Ustad. The second is Ya, and the third is Waw.
Yeah. The first one is correct. Second and third one is you have small correction. Ya sukun. You have to add the sukun. Wow
Sorry.
sukun.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Alif ya
Yes,
sukun.
sir.
Wow sukun. Now I am saying muttasil. Muttasil means the mad letter, that is alif, ya sukun and wow sukun. It must be connected with the hamza. It must be attached to the hamza. Hamza must follow to the mad letter. You see this one? Can you see the cursor moving around?
Yes.
Okay. Here, which is the mad letter?
Mud letter is Seen.
Here, the cursor. I'm moving the cursor. Which is the mad letter here?
It is not clear, Ustad. It's very small actually. I can't see.
Alif is the mad letter. Alif, this one. Fatha, Alif, Hamza. Maybe you are using the mobile, right?
Yes.
Can you zoom? Little bit zoom it. You will see clear. Here alif is
Okay.
the mad letter. Here ya sukun is the mad letter. Here waw sukun is the mad letter. So in these three examples, this is I did not put the letter because It can be any letter from 28 letters. Then followed by Hamza. Mad letter followed by Hamza. Mad letter followed by Ya Sukun. Mad letter followed by, Mad letter followed by Hamza. Mad letter followed by Hamza. So which are the mad letters? Alif, Ya Sukun, Waw
Ya
Sukun.
and Waw.
Okay. So this is the
Ya
Muttasil.
Sukun Waw.
This is the meaning of Muttasil. Meaning of Muttasil means it must be followed by these both things should be connected. Which are the two things to be connected?
The mad letter and the Hamza.
Okay. Name the three mad letters.
Alif, Ya Sukun, and Waw Sukun.
In this case only the Mad al-Wajib Muttasil can be applied. If it is not followed by Hamza, mad letter is there, but not followed by Hamza. Can we apply the Muttasil? No. Muttasil means attached. Two things has to be attached. Mad letter immediate followed by Hamza. Hamza must be
Hamza.
in this shape, not in this shape. It is original Hamza. This one is the original Hamza without support of Alif, Ya or Waw. Maybe you remember in the first class, that in the alphabets page, the Hamza can come on Alif, Hamza can come on the Ya, Hamza can come on the Waw. All these three must be called as a Hamza itself. We are not speaking about that Hamza. We are speaking about single Hamza. This is the single Hamza. So this shape Hamza must be there after the mad letter. The second indication is when this structure is there, you can find 100% on the mad letter. This is a mad sign, like a sine wave. Where it comes?
Yes, sir.
It comes on Hamza or it comes on the mad letter?
Mad letter.
It comes on the mad letter. You can see it on Alif, you can see it on Ya Sukun, you can see it on Waw Sukun. This combination you have to remember. The combination, we are saying that Alif Mad must be followed by Hamza. Ya Mad must be followed by Hamza. Waw Mad must be followed by Hamza. One more important point here, Hamza can have either Fatha or Kasra or Dhamma or Fathatain or Kasratain or Dhammatain. The Harka and the Hamza is irrespective. It is not important. The Hamza presence is important. Apart from this one, there is additional information here, that is Alif Sageerah, Ya Sageerah, Waw Sageerah. Basically, these three are also 2 units mad. But when it is immediately followed by Hamza, Alif Sageerah followed by Hamza, or Waw Sageerah followed by Hamza, or Ya Sageerah followed by Hamza, or Waw Sageerah followed by Hamza, in all these three cases also, it is called as a Mad al-Wajib Muttasil. It must be prolonged 4 or 5 units. So this comes only in the single word, and mad letter Hamza must be attached. This is together. They comes together. Then the application is Wajib, means the prolongation is Wajib. If someone not prolonged 4 or 5 units, he prolonged only Alif Mad means 2 units, Ya Mad means 2 units, Waw Mad means 2 units. Is he reading correctly or wrong? Is he doing mistake here or reading correct?
By using 2 units of prolongation instead of 5.
Yes,
Yeah, it is wrong, sir.
it is wrong. Because in the name itself, it is Wajib. Wajib means it is must.
Hmm.
If he is not following, that means He's not, he's doing the mistake. Now let us see the examples. Al-Malaika. Can you see it? Is it possible, or should I make it more big?
Yeah, Ustad, we can see. I can see.
No, someone said you cannot see this one.
Al Malaikati. Yeah, I can see.
You can see it. Okay. Now, just try to find out where is the Madal Wajib Muttasil here. What we need to have Madal Wajib Muttasil? First thing we need either the Mad letter or Sageerah letter. This is the first thing required.
Followed by Hamza. Followed by Hamza.
Followed by Hamza, this is the second point. So, Sageerah letter, Lam is having Sageerah letter. Is there any Mad letter here?
No.
No, only Sageerah letter is there. This is Alif Sageerah. Fatha followed by small Alif. This is Alif Sageerah. Now, immediate, this Hamza is there. You got it? So,
Yes, Ustad.
Sageerah is there. Then Hamza is attached to the Sageerah letter. Hamza is attached to the Sageerah letter. In this case, it is completing the required conditions. Then we must apply 4 or 5 units prolongation. Wajib. It is wajib. Obligatory. Mandatory. It is must to prolong 4 or 5 units. How to read it? Al, this is a Hamzatul Wasal and Qamariya letter. Al malaikatu. If you are stopping it, al malaika. If someone read al malaika, is it correct or wrong?
Wrong.
It
Sorry?
Wrong.
is wrong, Ustad.
It is wrong because the rule itself is obligatory. It's mandating us to prolong 4 or 5 units, but I did only 2 units prolongation. So I must prolong 4 or 5 units. That is double to the 2 units mad. Okay. The similar here. Which mad is here? Forget Hamza for time being. So is there any Alif Sagira, Ya Sagira, Waw Sagira, Alif mad, Ya mad, Waw mad, Ya lean, Waw lean, anything here in this word?
So this is Alif Mat, Ja,
This is
and
Alif mad. You are right.
yeah.
You have the Alif mad here. Now you see the letter falling to the mad letter. That is Alif. Here it is
Hamza.
Hamza. Hamza in its original form. Not with the support of Alif, not with the support of Ya, Suku, Ya, or not with the support of Waw. It is in its original shape. Right? So these two conditions completed. Now it is wajib to apply 4 or 5 units prolongation. Now you forget the name? No, you cannot forget now because you know each word of the the meaning of the each word. Mad al-wajib al-muttasil. In short, you can say mad wajib muttasil. You may ask it instead of wajib. Can I say Laazim? Yes, definitely you can say Laazim. There is no issue at all. Maddal Laazim al Muttasil. You can say like that. But for our convenience, we put Wajib for the Hamza and Lazim for the remaining two, Shadda and Sukun, only for our convenience, nothing else. Just to remember in an easy way. That's all. If someone say Maddal Lazim Muttasil, is it wrong? No. He said 100% correct. Why? Because Lazim and Wajib both are obligatory and mandatory. In the coming classes, in the next topic, you can understand why I say here Wajib, there I am saying Laazim. For time being, whenever Hamza is there, let us name it as a Maddal Wajib Muttasil. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Can someone explain about this word? Last but one. Which mad is there and what we have to do? Whether we have to do mad or we have to apply Maddal Wajib Muttasil. Before last word. Before last. Second last word.
Ustad is Yamad followed by Hamza.
Excellent. Yamad followed by Hamza. So the
We have to
condition
elongate 4
is
to 5 units.
the condition completed. Now we must prolong 4 or 5 units here. Correct?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
What about the last one?
It is Waw Mad, Ustad.
It is a waw mad followed by
Hamza.
Hamza. Very good. Excellent. Waw mad followed by Hamza. That means it is completed our condition. Waw mad followed by Hamza. So now we have to apply 2 units or 4 or 5 units.
4 or 5 units.
It is must. Now let us apply and read it. Al malaika jaa sha'a ma'in jazaan si'at su'an. Can read one by one. Please read one by one. Brother Amir.
Al-Malaikatu Jaa Sha'a Ma'in Jazaan Siyat
Not ya. A. Si-a. Si-at. Repeat, please.
Siyat
Very good.
Su'an.
Very good. This way, you are applying 4 or 5 units. That means you are completing the very important condition of this rule, Wajib. Okay, next, Kashif. Please read.
Yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Al-Malaika Ja'a Sha'a Ma'in Jazaan Si'at Su'an.
Which rule you are applying here?
It's Madal Wajib al-Muttasil.
Yes, you have to remember this word. If you are having difficulty, just try to write this on paper 10 times, 15 times, 20 times. Then you can become the friend. This word, this name will become your friend, inshallah. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, Brother Usman.
السلام عليكم.
Walaikum assalam, brother.
الملائكة جاء شاء ماء جزاء سيء سوءا.
MashaAllah, good job. Brother Wahab.
الملائكة جاء شاء ماء
Ma,
ماء جزاء سيئت سوءا.
very good. Now, is there any doubt whatever we discussed till now in this class today?
No, sir.
Now we are moving to the next rule that is very similar to the Madal Wajib Muttasil. The only difference is there is a space between the Mad letter or Sageerah letter and Hamza. Moreover, here Hamza will not come its original. The other way, Hamza with support of Alif, or Hamza with the support of Ya, or Hamza with the support of Waw. More oftenly, or you can say almost all the time, Hamza with support of Alif. This is the only option you can see in case of Madal Jayaz Munfasil. Now let us analyze the name itself. Mad means prolongation. Jayaz. Jayaz means optional. Optional and wajib, obligatory. What is the difference? Obligatory is must. Optional is you have the choice. You can take it or you can leave it. You can apply or you can escape it. Okay. And munfasil. Munfasil means the distant, the distant or detached or far away. So why it is called munfasil, detached? Here the Hamza is not attached to the Mad letters or Sageerah letter. In previous case, the Hamza was attached to the Mad letter or the Sageerah letter. Here, all the places, even though you see here there is a gap because it is the proper, this is a characteristic of the Alif. It won't allow the following letter to join it. That's why you see the gap here. This is a single word. But here you see there is a gap. There is special, there you can see very clearly. Here this one is one word. This is the adjacent word. Between these two there is a gap. You can make the formula that you can remember like that. It must have two words. It cannot be applied. It cannot comes in the single word. The last letter of the first word must be a mad. The first letter of the following word must be Hamza. If you see these two conditions, then you have to apply 4 or 5 units as an optional prolongation. What is must here? The must is the mad. Like 2 units mad is, it is must. So minimum you must prolong 2 units. Then you have the option whether you can prolong 4 or 5. This is up to you. But in case of Madal Wajib Muttasil, is that option is available here? No. There is no option here. There is only one way. There is no two ways. You must apply 4 or 5 units. You have to forget the 2 units of Alif Mad. That 2 units of Alif Mad, Ya Mad, Waw Mad are Alif Sageerah, Ya Sageerah, Waw Sageerah replaced in obligatory manner with the 4 or 5 units prolongation. But in case of Madal Jayaz Munfasil, this is not the case. You must prolong 2 units, but you have the option to prolong 4 or 5 units. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
You got it, Kashif?
No, I didn't get it, sir. I'm so sorry.
Okay. You have to be
This
with me,
the
right?
first column is Alif Sagira, Ya Sagira, Waw Sagira, but then this letter Inna Ataina.
Hmm. How many
I am
words?
not able
Single
to
word
find
or 2 words?
2 words.
So, Maddal Jaiz Munfasil comes in the 2 words, not in the single word, unlike the Maddal Wajib Muttasil. This point is clear?
Yes.
Okay. The
Hmm.
first letter of the last letter of the first word, it must be a mad letter. Mad letter means how
Alif.
many mad letters we have? Alif, ya
3 letters.
sukun, waw sukun.
Vav sukun.
Or it can be a alif sagira, ya sagira, waw sagira. This is the position
Okay.
of the last letter of the first word. Is it
Okay.
clear?
Yes, Ustad.
Okay. If you find alif sagira, how many units you prolong?
2.
2 units.
2 units.
If you find ya sagira, waw sagira, alif mad, ya mad, waw mad, you have to prolong 2 units. It is must for you. That
Yes, sir.
condition continued here. There is no change in that condition. But if it is followed by Hamza, in that case you have option, you have bonus. You take it or leave it. That bonus is you have to prolong 4 or 5 units, or you must prolong 2 units. You must continue 2 units prolongation. Clear?
Okay. In case we prolong 4-5 units, then we have to say inna atayna. Is
Yeah,
it right?
that's right.
And normally people don't pronounce that way. They say inna atayna.
No, when you listen to the Khari, the surah, you find both ways.
Okay.
Some in some qiraat you find inna atainaka, inna anzalnaka.
Okay.
You find both ways. Inna
2 and 4.
atainaka.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Here, if
Okay,
you
sir.
say fi ahsani taqweem, fi, this is basically yamad. This is a single word.
Yes.
Yes.
Ahsan, this is another word. These both
Hmm.
words together, the last letter of the first word is ya sukun, that is a part of yamad. The first letter of the following word is a hamza. So because of this combination, now it became the madal Jayaz Munfasil. So minimum you have to prolong to fi ahsani taqweem. This is minimum. If you say fi ahsani taqweem, this is wrong. You have to prolong 2 units. This is must. But addition to 2 more units, that is making it 4 or 5 units, this is up to you. Fi ahsani taqweem.
Okay, sir.
Clear?
Got it.
Now, Maddal Wajib Muttasil, Maddal Jayaz Munfasil. What is the main difference?
The main difference is Jayaz, it is optional, and
Mhm.
Wajib, it is mandatory.
Which is the mandatory or which is the optional?
Madal Jayaz is optional.
No, no.
Madal Wajib is
What is the optional? What is the mandatory or obligatory? Which one is
prolongation.
prolongation of 4 or 5 units?
5 units in Wajib.
Hmm.
And in Jayaz, it can be 2 units or it can be 4 units.
For prolonging to 4 units is optional.
Optional, yeah.
Prolonging to 4 units is obligatory. In which one?
Wajib.
Wajib
Madal
Madal
Wajib.
Muttasil.
Wajib and Muttasil.
It is must. Prolonging 4 or 5 units is optional. Which one?
Madal
Madal
Jayaz.
Jayaz
Munfasil.
Munfasil. Jayaz Munfasil. Right? The mad is common in both words. Wajib Muttasil, Jayaz Munfasil. So Wajib Muttasil, the mad letter or Sageerah letter connected, attached with the Hamza or not?
Connected with
It is
Hamza.
connected. It is attached. There is no
Hmm.
gap. Wajib Muttasil comes in single word or it required 2 words?
Single word.
It comes in the single word. In Maddal Jaiz Munfasil, it comes in, it required 2 words or it can come in single word.
2 words.
It required 2
2
words.
words.
It cannot come, never it comes in single word. Okay, in Maddal Wajib Muttasil, Hamza in its original form or with the support of Alif?
Now?
In Maddal Wajib Muttasil, Hamza
Hmm.
is in its original shape or it is with the support of Alif?
Original shape.
It's in the virginal shape. In case
Hmm.
of Mad al-Jayaz Munfasil, is it in virginal shape or it is taking support of Alif?
It is supported by Alif.
Alif. Now, from my side, it is clear. Now you have to tell me, you understood clearly or you need one more explanation?
From my side, understood.
Very good.
Understood, sir.
Okay. Brother Kashif, if you have any doubt, don't hesitate. I repeat, no problem. But you have to be clear tonight about this math what we are studying now. Brother Kashif, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Brother Usman?
Yes, that's very clear.
Okay. Up to this point, whatever the things we discussed is related to mad. Now there is another thing. Which one is mad al-lazim? I put only the word mad al-lazim. I stopped here, but it has two more names to be attached with this name. Mad al-lazim kalimi musaqqal. Mad al-lazim kalimi mukhaffaf. مد اللازم حرفي مثقل مد اللازم حرفي مخفف. So it is a 4 words name. Instead of that one, this is generally acceptable also. Mad al-lazim. If you say mad al-lazim, that means if you don't attach the word muttasil, by default it becomes these four types of mad. If you say mad al-lazim muttasil, the muttasil indicates hamza directly. If you don't say muttasil, then it can be one of these two. Mad followed by shadda or mad followed by sukun. The difference between mad al-wajib muttasil and mad al-lazim is in mad al-wajib muttasil, you have to prolong only 4 or 5 units. In mad al-lazim, you must prolong for 6 or 7 units. You see here? 6 or 7 units. Is there any mad which is more than 7 units prolongation?
No.
There is no mad more than 7 units prolongation. This is the longest mad in Tajweed, Arabic language, in the Musaf, in the Tajweed. This is the longest one. After 7 units, if someone is prolonging, that is not called as a Tajweed rule. He is following some other rules. Okay. So the formula is very simple, very clear. Like before, the mad letter must be followed by shadda. Like before, in mad al-wajib muttasil, mad letter must be followed by hamza. But here we are not saying hamza. Even hamza comes here with the shadda, then it is not enough to prolong 4 or 5 units. It is must to prolong 6 or 7 units. That is overruled. Mad al-lazim, it become mad al-lazim. Any letter with shadda, any letter with sukun, if you find followed by mad letter alif, ya sukun, waw sukun, or Sageerah letter alif Sageerah, ya Sageerah, waw Sageerah. In this case, it is must for us to prolong 6 or 7 units. You see the structure here. Mad al-lazim. Kalimi, musaqqal, this is the one name. Mad al-lazim kalimi musaqqal. Mad al-lazim kalimi mukhaffaf. This is the second name. Mad al-lazim harfi musaqqal. Mad al-lazim harfi muqaffaf. This one you will read this details in the 5th level. Again, you will be having Tajweed class in the 5th level. You will get detailed. But as of now, if you remember these things, like harfi mukhaffaf, even though you don't remember this one, you remember only mad al-lazim, you can easily find out how we can say whether it is mad al-lazim or not. I show you something here. So mad al-lazim, that means mad sign followed by letter with the shadda. or mad letter followed by letter with the shadda. Mad letter followed by letter with the sukun. So this case is clear. I hope you clear it, because just now we studied mad letter followed by hamza, that is making it as a mad al wajib muttasil. Now mad letter followed by, we are not saying hamza, we are saying any letter with shadda. Mad letter followed by any letter with the sukun. In both cases also it become mad al lazim, that means 6 or 7 units prolongation. This one how to remember? This one comes only in the hurufe muqattat, only in the first ayah of some of the surah. Alif Lam Mim. Easy way is, in huruf al muqattat, whichever letter is having mad sign, that must be prolonged 6 or 7 units. It's simple to understand, simple to remember. Mad al lazim has two major separations, two major categories: kalimi, harfi. Harfi, no need to bother at all, because it is very easy, very simple to remember. Any hurufe muqattat having mad sign, that must be prolonged 6 or 7 units. Is it clear? Is there any formula here?
Yes.
Any difficulty?
No.
No, sir.
All these one, this bottom line, these are hurufe muqattat. Here alif, is there mad sign on the alif? No. That's why we don't prolong alif. Lam has the mad sign. We must prolong 6 or 7 units. Mim has the mad sign. This one is a hurufe muqattat. So we have to prolong lam, we have to prolong mim, 6 or 7 units and 6 or 7 units. Alif without any prolongation. Alif lam mim. The another way is, the letter name itself is having the either mad or lean. Lam, fatha, alif, mim. This is the name of the lam. Mim, kasra, ya, sukun, mim. This is the name of the mim. In the spelling, you find mad or you find the lean. In both cases, you must prolong the 6 or 7 units. Here, single hurufe muqattat is there. Qaf, Noon. Even single letter is there. If it is having the mad sign, that means you must prolong 6 or 7 units. Here, Taha, is there mad sign in this one? No. So, no need to prolong 6 or 7 units. Tasin. Ta is not having mad sign, sin is having mad sign. That's why you are prolonging on sin. This is the second category. What about the first category? This also easy to remember. The concept is, any mad, alif mad, ya mad, waw mad, if it is followed by letter with shadda, that means, or followed by letter with the sukun, that means you have to prolong 6 or 7 units. This is the concept. Here, fatha, alif sageerah. In general, how many units you prolong? Fatha followed by alif sageerah.
2.
2 units. Now, the following letter is having shadda. Fa is having shadda. So now it has been promoted to mad al lazim. Mad al lazim means, lazim, this word indicate that 6 or 7 units prolongation is must. So, Saad, Fatha, Alif, Sageerah followed by Shadda, that means this one must be prolonged 6 or 7 units. Now, Fa is having Fatha and Alif, Sageerah. How many units you have to prolong? Fa is
4
having
units.
Fatha, Alif, Sageerah. How many units you have to prolong here?
2 units.
2 units. Now, to make
2
it
units.
6 or 7 units, the ta must have either shadda or sukun. Is there shadda or sukun on letter ta?
No, sir.
No. So this one is only 2 units, that is a alif sageerah. But previous one is having the alif sageerah plus followed immediately by shadda. So this has completed both conditions. Alif mad, ya mad, waw mad. Alif Sageerah, ya Sageerah, waw Sageerah. Followed by second condition, either sukun or shadda. So it is completed these two conditions. That's why wasafat. Here 6 units prolongation is must. Is it clear? Now you can identify easily mad al wajib muttasil, mad al jayaz munfasil, and mad al lazim. Can you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ustaz.
No, whatever explanation you listen just now, with this information, is it possible for you to identify mad al wajib muttasil, mad al jayaz munfasil, mad al lazim?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Ustaz.
Is it clear?
Clear.
Yes.
Okay. Can we stop here or continue? It is 10 o'clock.
We
No?
can stop this.
When is the next class?
I'm sorry.
When is the next class, sir?
Next class, next Wednesday. If you want in between,
Okay,
you
sir.
tell me. I can take in between. You want before Wednesday, I am ready to take. You can, if you want next Wednesday, I can take on Wednesday.
Whatever you feel. Okay, sir.
I think weekly is better. Wednesday. Every Wednesday is better.
Weekly once is better or weekly twice is better?
From my end, once is better.
Weekly once is better, that is on Wednesday. Correct?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Okay, next Wednesday we have enough time for 6 days we have. Now I post this one in the group, the recording. So you have time to listen in these 6 days as many times as possible. Then try to
Yes, sir.
practice some words which is already there on the screen also. Read it and post the
Okay,
voice
sir.
recording in the group. If there is a chance for me to listen and correct, I will do definitely.
Sir, in this last line, the second last word, there is no, um, how do we put taha? So where is the
There
mud?
is
There is no
no
mud
mad,
sign. There is no sign
there is
at all.
no mad al lazim. Here
Acha, this is not mother lazim.
no mad lazim. Taha, that's all.
Okay, sir.
But here the
I was
last word.
confused.
What about the last word?
Last word has mother lazim.
And only one letter, that is seen.
Ta, si.
Ta, you are not prolonging. You are prolonging only seen. So whichever letter is
Yeah.
having mad sign, that has to be prolonged in huruf-e muqattad.
How many units, sir?
6 or 7
6 or
units.
7.
It is must.
Yeah. And similarly in the third word, no.
Yes, you are right.
Ka.
Right.
In the first word, Ustad, we have to actually merge lam and mim because I heard some Qari saying alif lam. They actually
Lam, the last letter
merge
of the
the lam.
meme in the name of lam, the last letter is meme, and it is following with
Okay,
the
yeah,
meme.
okay.
That is idgham
Acha,
shafavi. The
acha,
rule of
okay.
idgham shafavi applied here.
Okay. We'll
That's
study
why
them.
you have to hold here gunna. Alif lam this is meme gunna.
Okay.
Then
Specifically
6
because of the
units.
word lam. 6 units, okay.
6 units for lam,
And
6
Ustad,
units for meme. In between to make meme gunna.
and last question, Ustad, walad ba. lean. Is it 6 or 7 units?
Yeah,
Wala dua lean and lean
yes,
also. Wala
yes,
dua lean.
yes, because
So which is the rule applying there is
Dot Fatha Alif is a Alif Mad followed by Shadda.
okay. And then lean also is how many units? 4 units.
This one is we will take in the next week. This is
Okay.
having the option. This is Mad Arid Lil Sukun. So you have the option of 2 units, 4 units, or 6 units.
Okay.
Here you have many long like here it is a 6 units mad al lazim. Here again 6 units mad, that is a mad al lazim. Here noon gunna 2 units, then ya mad 2 units. It has many things here. Atuhajjuni. Here it is 6 units. Here it is 6 units. Here noon gunna 2 units. Ya mad 2 units.
So Yamad also will be, that means
Ni.
ni.
Yes.
Okay.
Noon gunna 2
So it
units.
becomes 4 units, huh?
Sorry.
It becomes 4 units then. Noon and ya.
No, two separate.
Ni.
Noon gunna is
2
separate.
separate. Okay.
June. This is 2 units. Then ni.
Okay.
This is 2 units.
Okay. Okay.
You have to hold the sound to make gunna. That is 2 units. Noon shadda, mim shadda, always gunna.
Okay.
Okay, then we'll stop here. And inshallah, we'll meet next Wednesday, same time. Same link. If someone missed it, I will post it again. This is my personal link, and because why I'm using this one, I have facility to record it and post it. If I'm using the Rabwa link, I cannot record it. The permissions are limited.
Jazakallah khair, Ustad, for all the efforts. I really appreciate that.
I will be happy if you do the practice and give me good feedback next week. You can read all these things. Then we can proceed
Yes,
to
Ustad, inshallah.
next week also. We will discuss on the mad. The remaining we have lean, we have mad ari lil sukun, we have mad al iwad, we have one more last case which is not mad al iwad, not mad ari lil sukun. So with this one, the mad section will be completed. Inshallah, next week we will conclude it. Okay. سبحانك اللهم
Thank you.
وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Walaikum assalam
وعليكم
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
السلام ورحمة الله
Jazakallah
وبركاته.
khair.
Yeah.
جزاك الله خير.
Assalamu alaikum.